Welcome to the University of the Philippines, Diliman, College of Arts and Letters, BAHAGINAN. Launched in 2016, BAHAGINAN, or Sharing, is the college's research dissemination platform. In response to the many challenges of theater artists and educators in the time of the pandemic, the Department of Speech Communication and Theater Arts, in cooperation with the Office for Initiatives in Culture and the Arts, organized Emergency Theater and Performance. Through these brown bag sessions, theater practitioners and educators will share their experiences and insights on performance making amidst the lockdown and health crisis. The sessions will run from October 9 to November 25. I wish to thank our speakers for sharing their precious time with us. No online module can match their experiences in the theater. So join us as we learn, be enlightened and inspired in the wonderful world of theater and performance. And as we say in the theater when we welcome our audience, enjoy the show!
So first of all, welcome to this brown bag session, and thank you to Olive and Isa for offering it to us, to our class. So yun lang, so take it away.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Jose, at sa Theater 141 class sa pagbigay ng inyong hapon sa amin. Ito po ang Brown Bag Session, Emergency and Theater and Performance. Ang title po ng ating session today ay Yes and Ing Personal Truths, Devising Improv Formats for Online Performances. Mapalad po tayong makasama na ang isa sa ating mga faculty members sa division na nag-eksperimento during the pandemic ng ilang performances sa digital format. So isa po dito ay itong i-discuss niya ngayon. Ipapakilala ko lang po muna siya. Si Miss Isa Manalo Lopez is an independent performance maker, theater director, actor, and educator. She pursues socially engaged work and examines women's narratives as part of her research on female identity and social history. She has been involved in intercultural collaborations with Asian artist participants of APAF, an American solo performer, and a British interactive theater maker. Her practice involves creating solo works, documentary theater, performances, and devising performances. She is a level 2 improviser and currently has been active in devising online improv formats. She teaches theater classes under the DSCTA in UP Diliman. Ito po ulit si Miss Isa Manalo Lopez. Hi, Miss Isa.
Hello everyone. Hi Olive. Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat din sa pag-welcome sa akin sa inyong klase, Ma'am Jose, at sa inyong directing class. Okay, so shall I start? Alright, thank you. So, bago ang lahat, gusto ko sanang i-brief kayo na ang ating session ngayon ay mostly sharing, and then we will have a couple of exercises which will require you to open your cameras so that you can participate in the exercise. Okay ba kayo doon? Yes, so pwede ba tayong mag-gallery view para makita natin ang mga kasama sa session?
Pero Isa, pwera ako ha, kasi may rayuma na ako. Okay. Sorry.
Hindi naman po tatayo. Hindi naman po tatayo. Okay, ayan. Alright. So bago ang lahat, sumubok muna tayo ng warm-up. Okay, so itong warm-up na to ay usually ginagawa namin bago magsimula ang aming improv sessions online. Okay, so ang tawag dito ay pass the clap. So ang sasali ba tama ay si Alta? Tama? Alta? Aleli? Pat? Ish? Krista? Okay, so 6 tayo. Kung may nais pang sumali, pwede lang kayong pumasok sa Zoom room at magbukas ng camera. Meron pa ba? Okay, parang tayo na lang muna. Ayan, si Denzel, sumali na siya. Yay, thanks Denzel. Okay, sa pass the clap, Tatawag ka ng isang tao, Krista. Tapos, sabay kayong magka-clap. So, Krista, we have to clap together. Yan. Okay. And then Krista passes the clap to someone else. Alright?
Sir-ish.
Sabayan mo siya, Krista. Dapat sabay kayo. Hanggat hindi siya gumaganon, huwag kang tumingin.
Get. Okay.
Okay, I'll try again. And Krista?
Aleli. Ayun, hindi pa siya ready. Maliwat.
Alta.
Denzel.
Sir-ish.
Sinong tatawag? Sino hindi nagtawag?
Sige lang, go. Go or let's have a couple.
Shanine Lopez. Ano, nagka-clap ka rin, ha? Imagine.
Kailangan makita natin si Shanine. Yan, si Shanine. Okay.
So, deal with anxiety felt after getting a negative feedback, right? So I think it's important that there's somehow
Shanine, nandyan ka ba?
that we are not just
Naka-black yung screen mo, Shani. Pwede si Aleli-ish.
Aleli. Yan.
Si Denzel po.
the need of doing so, right? And receiving negative
Nice.
feedback, I think
Subukan natin na mas fluid siya. Dire-diretso, okay? And go.
the feedback
Ma'am Isa.
I also send
Alta.
Krista.
Wala si Krista.
Sir-ish.
Isa.
Aleli.
Pat.
Denzel.
Alta.
Aleli. Sir-ish.
Ma'am Jose. Ma'am Jose. Sino yan? Tatawagin mo. Alta.
Alta.
Ma'am Isa.
Okay. So I'll get the clap, keep the clap. Now let's pass the snap. Okay? So when you pass the snap, you can just like the clap. So Alta, pag binato ko sa'yo, saluhin mo pabalik. Okay? Let's try. And Alta.
Aleli.
30 years. After 3
Pat.
Sir-ish.
Denzel. Hindi ako marunong mag-ano ka snap. Denzel.
structured very well.
Ma'am Jose.
Promotion increases.
Aleli.
Nakamute si Ma'am Jose.
Aleli daw, Aleli.
Ma'am Isa.
Thank you. I'll keep the snap. Ngayon, subukan naman natin. Okay, iba naman na warm up. Let's try. Okay, greeting each other. So you take your hand and then it's like you're high-fiving someone in the air, right? And you say a line to that person. Okay, let's try. So, Ish, kamusta ka na?
Ito, nagpe-prepare for something for later. Hello, Alta.
Hi, Sir-ish. Okay naman po ako. Hi, Denzel.
Oh, pre.
Dudusta.
Lely. Oh, hello.
Hi, kamusta? Saya naman buhay. Hi, Ma'am Jose.
Hi, Debbie. I'm okay. Hi, Pat.
Hi, ma'am. Alta, congrats sa satellite.
Thank you. Mabalik pa sa akin. Hi, Ma'am Jose.
Alta. Isa, how are you?
Saya naman, ma'am, sa kakaklap at appear. Anyways, thank you gathering that high five. So this kind of an exercise or of a process to get everyone's attention, get everyone grounded again and be present with each other is very important in the form that they call improv. Have you ever heard of that term, improv, before? I mean, if we hear improv, what comes to your mind?
Hindi po prepared. Parang gano'n.
Hindi prepared. Okay. Ano pa?
Something po that's done spontaneously.
Yes. Thank you. Something that's done spontaneously. Baka, balik lang ako kay Alta, pag sabing hindi prepared, baka mas pa walang preparation. Walang preparation beforehand, tas sabi ni Pat, spontaneous siyang nangyayari, which means everything happens in the moment. So the magic of creativity, of building a character, a scene, a story, just happens right here, right now, in front of an audience, and with your performer really connecting and exchanging and communicating with the audience. Okay. Now, ito yung question ko ngayon, no? Improv has really kind of made me really curious because ako bilang isang theater maker, I may totally different practice. So sino ba ako at ano nga ba ang ginagawa ko? So ako si Isa, ako ay isang theater maker pero mostly ang practice ko talaga ay directing. So in a directing project, mahirap na lahat ay on the fly, 'di ba? Mahirap na lahat ay spontaneous. Kasama sa directing ang conceptualization, visioning, kasama diyan ang planning, ang rehearsing. So it takes a lot of thinking and pre-planning. If so, ang tanong ay, bakit kaya ako pumasok sa improv? 'Di ba? Bakit kaya? Ano kaya yung hinahanap ko? Sa proseso ko bilang direktor, usually nangyayari ang spontaneous moment or yung magic of creativity for me during rehearsal. Dahil sa rehearsal, I'm on my feet, nagko-compose ako ng eksena. Kung meron man akong naisip na konsepto or idea previously, I get to test it out on stage during a rehearsal. But everything happens prior to the actual performance. Tapos, nung pumasok naman ako sa practice ng devising, kung saan usually hindi siya text-based, ang pinagmumulan ng isang performance ay maaaring isang image, pwede siyang painting, pwede siyang poem, pwede siyang news or even a recipe book. Pwede siyang panggalingan ng performance. At sa proseso ng pagde-devise, na-realize ko bilang direktor na parang palaging ginagamit ang improvisation. Kasi dahil bumubuo kayo ng content, bumubuo kayo ng dramatic action, given non-textual material, kailangan magbigay ng prompts. Kailangan magkaroon ng spontaneous space sa rehearsal para ang mga katrabaho mong performers, actors, devisers ay nakaka-jump in at nakakagawa, given your prompts and ideas. And I realized this same quality could be found in the practice and technique of improv. Very specific siya, very particular siya ang form na ito, ang improv. So ang ginawa ko, nag-enroll ako sa Third World Improv. Ito ang nahanap kong school na nagtuturo ng iba't ibang levels ng improv classes from level 1 to level 5. At ang nagtayo nito ay ang Silly People's Improv Theater. So sila yung pioneering group na nagpa-practice ng improv dito sa Metro Manila. Sabi kong pioneering kasi matagal na sila, mga 2004 sila nagsimula, mga 17 years, 18 years na silang gumagawa, and almost 700 plus performances in different areas around the world at hindi lang sa atin. And so, mahaba na rin ang pag-aaral nila at pagpa-practice na nila nito. Na-realize ko na ang improv, parang hindi siya lahat nababasa lang sa text. Ginagalaw siya palagi. At ang practice niya ay nangyayari during jams or during actual group jams. Hindi ito tinatawag na rehearsal na nakagawian natin kapag pinag-uusapan ng paghahanda para sa isang play o production. And so, nagtuloy ako level 1 and level 2, and I really enjoyed it. But what I did not expect was I was able to learn that my practice of being a director, and me as an overthinker has hindered me from being creative. So it has taught me to be present, be in the room, listen to my scene partners, make sure that my scene partners or whoever I am with in the scene are enjoying themselves. I make them look good. I make sure that they look good because that's how improv is. It's also a space of support because people come in there and hindi sila nagpapataasan at ang sa kanila ay sinasabi nila, I got your back. So, maririnig niyo yan kapag nakakakita kayo ng mga improvisers na nag-warm up. They pat each other's back and they say, I got your back. And so that kind of an environment allows for people to not be afraid of like certain conventions. And it was freeing for me as a director because rather than always being distant and just watching, I get to participate and be in the scene and really create on my feet. So itong aking journey, may na-encounter ako na fundamentals. At isa dito ay ang yes and na nakikita niyo sa title ng aking brown bag session. So has anyone heard of the exercise yes and? Wala pa? Usually na-encounter yan kahit sa mga acting classes. Sa acting classes kasi nag-include sila ng improvisation exercises at kasama ang yes and. Ang yes and ay isang exercise kung saan may dalawang tao na nag-o-offer. Halimbawa, sasabihin ko, Denzel, mag-toothbrush tayo and then we do it together. So, that's your yes. We do it together. You accept it. Yes. Okay. And then, after you accept it, you offer something else. Dahil nga give and take ito. So, what is your offer? So, and we're still brushing your teeth, Denzel.
Let's wash our face for Pogi. Yeah.
So, let's wash our face para Pogi. And let's sing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing hallelujah.
Sing hallelujah.
And offer. Yes.
And I'll keep continue. Okay. And then, let's do some jumping jacks.
And jumping Shucks.
Okay,
Yes.
in place though, in place.
In place. All right. And thank you, Denzel. So yes, and is that. It's as simple as um, jumping into the space with a scene partner and agreeing together to do the action together. And then also, what do you call this? Offering gifts of ideas that you can do together as well. So this this feeling and idea of yes and I was very present in Spit's encounter with this pandemic. And actually not just Spit, but also the students of TWI, Third World Improv. Um, we were from regular classes wherein we do all of these exercises face to face. Suddenly, we were put in a situation wherein we are not allowed to see each other. We are asked to be in just our homes or in front of a camera, away from the people that we're used to playing with. And so, syempre lahat, una, natakot, nalungkot, nag-alala. Pero ang isa sa mga na wonder para sa akin or interesting para sa akin ay ang improvisers ay hindi takot na mag-yes end ng challenging situations. And so they yes ended these conditions. Nagtuloy ang short workshops kasi hindi pa kaya mag-offer ng klase at nagtuloy mag-explore ang mga estudyante ng Third World Improv kung paano what do you call this? Kung paano i-migrate ang practices ng improv na ginagawa ng live dito sa ating boxes in the grids of Zoom. Meron akong susubukan na, yes, ma'am.
Isa, tanong ko lang, do you have like a short clip ng yung Spit when pre-pandemic, like like a brief, and then kung meron lang, and then before you go into the pandemic mode already, para lang may idea sila if you have.
Ngayon, ma'am, wala. Hindi ako unless maghahanap lang po ako, or I can show it later.
Later.
Okay. Sige po. Okay. So may susubukan akong exercise para lang ma-illustrate sa inyo kung medyo paano nagkakaroon ng pagbabago ang pag-practice ng improv ng live at saka online. Sa improv, merong tinatawag na object work. Ang object work ay paraan kung saan nag-visualize at nag-mimic ka ng objects. For example, a banana. Or for example, I'm sewing. So this is what they call object work. Pero dahil ngayon na nasa Zoom ka at nasa bahay kung saan maraming gamit sa paligid mo, hindi ma-ignore ng improviser na pwede niya siyang gamitin. Subukan natin ang isang short exercise. Let's give each other gifts. Okay. Olive.
Yes.
Parang naiinitan ka.
Ay, naiinitan.
So, I think gusto ko itang bigyan ng pamaypay. So, eto, kunin mo yung pamaypay.
Thank
Tapos
you.
si Olive, kukuha ng object at magta-transform yung object niya.
Ay, naku, lumiit, Isa. Naging yo-yo siya. Sorry. Naging yo-yo siya from mainit. gusto niyang feeling ko gusto niyang tumakbo somewhere else. Parang gusto niyang pumunta kay Pat. Para si Pat may malaro ngayon. Parang bored na si Pat eh. Bored ka na, Pat? Eto, Pat, catch!
Ayan, thank you, ma'am. Kaso ma'am, parang medyo napagod siya. So, kailangan niya na uminom ng water. Kaya, ayan, parang ang dami rin namin naglalaro dito kasama ko sina Aleli. So, Aleli, inom ka muna ng tubig kasi medyo nakakapagod maglaro ng yoyo eh.
Thank you, Pat. Sarap naman ng tubig mo. Ay, naking notebook siya, Pat. Parang gusto kong pagsulatin ng notes si Denzel. Denzel, sulat kang notes. Kailangan mo to eh. Ito.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Alali. Yeah, okay. Ang boring naman mag-notes. Ito si Justine, ang pangit ng buhok. Ito, naging Caesar na lang. Oh, Justine, sa'yo na lang. Please cut your hair.
Abot mo, Denzel, abot mo.
Here. Ay, no, wala. Justine.
Diyan si Justin. Nakuha na ba niya?
Oh, let's see.
Meron pa bang hindi nabibigyan ng regalo? O lahat nabigyan na? Okay. Sorry, hindi ko kasi kayo nakikita. Naka-speaker view. Okay. Pwede ba nating i-gallery view ito? It's alright, Justin. Pop in na lang kapag, kapag...
Medyo mahina ang connection ni Justin. In and out siya. It's fine, Justin.
It's alright. Okay, so that exercise kind of illustrates how objects can transform at hindi na lang siya basta live na magkatabi kayo tapos pag inabot sa iyo yung object, babaguhin mo by mining it. Pero ngayon, dahil may actual real objects ka na, mas pwede nang magdagdag o mag-angat ng idea for imagination. Also, later on, babanggitin dun sa ipa-play ko sa inyong video kung ano ang nagagawa ng pag-stage o pag-i-improvise sa isang espasyo tulad ng bahay. Kung saan hindi mo meron lang virtual background, pero halimbawa kay Ma'am Jose, hindi mo mai-ignore na merong table sa likod niya, may figurine sa likod niya, may telepono. So, ayun. And therefore, itong kind of pag-switch o pag-transform ng improv into this new medium has gotten a lot of improvisers parang curious to really experiment. And so ang SPIT, nag-decide sila na mag-imbita ng mga collaborators para una, mag-try out ng new things dito sa format na ito o sa medium na ito. Ang si Gabe Mercado na kanilang artistic director or yung initiator ng SPIT, siya mismo ang nagsabi na they want to explore fresh formats or discover fresh formats. And so they invited me. And they asked me, saan ba ako curious? Ano ba ang gusto kong gawin o gusto kong subukan? Sige, ayan. Teka, sige Olive, pakita natin mamaya itong live videos ng SPIT. Okay. So, sabi nila, saan ba ako interesado? And I noticed na nitong mga huling mga taon, ang mga projects ko ay nagre-revolve around personal narratives. And so I said, well, I'd like to try improvising with personal narratives. And they said, sila naman, they want to try improvising with text. Kasi nga, di ba, usually sa improv, wala kang text. And so they used the exercise called playpen. So sa exercise na playpen, merong script na binabasa ang dalawang players. Halimbawa kami ni Olive, meron kaming iisang script na hawak. At babasahin namin together yung script hanggang pipili kami ng point kung saan magda-drop script kami. Pag nag-drop script kami, itutuloy namin ang eksena na parang karugtong lang nung aming binasa. And so inisip namin, paano kaya mag-merge itong personal narratives at saka itong format na playpen ng spit? Okay. Naalala ko ang pinagawa ni Ma'am Jose na exercise sa aming devising class. So isa yun sa parang germ or parang sinubukan kong i-offer sa kanila. So sa devising class ni Ma'am Jose, ang unang pinagawa niya sa amin ng first day of class ay kumuha kami ng papel, tapos sabi niya sa amin, mag-isip kami ng isang tao na hindi namin makalimutan. Someone who has made a strong impression on us. Tapos, kailangan namin siyang i-describe. Bibigyan lang kami ng 5 minuto para isulat ito. Of course, importante ang 5 minutes. Hindi ko alam kung na-discuss na sa klase nyo, pero pag sinorten mo ang time ng creative process, para siyang pressure cooker. At yung gumagawa ay mas lalong na-heighten ng kanyang senses. So 5 minutes para at pag natapos mo 'yon, kailangan mo mag-isip ng isang memory of this person. And then you have to write it down again. So 5 minutes. And then si Ma'am Jose collected all the papers, ginumble-jumble niya, and then pinamigay niya ulit sa amin. So the idea was, pag nakuha namin yung character and memory, kailangan namin gawa ng dialogue. Kailangan namin gawa ng dialogue yung eksena. So ito na ngayon yung eksena na mabubuo. So I call this group collaborative writing. Just so I could label it. And sabi ko sa spit, paano kung ang gagawin natin ay ganun din, parang 1, 2, 3 pass. Gawa tayo ng virtual circle. Tapos, lahat ng participants ay may 5 minuto para umisip ng tao na hindi nila makalimutan at sumulat ng description nito. Again, 5 minuto para sumulat naman ng memory of an encounter with this person. And after that, 1, 2, 3 pass, virtually send it to the person on your left. And so a document arrives, diba? You're given a gift. A document arrives with a character and a memory. And so this you have to write now a setting. So ito yung dinagdag ko, a setting for this character and memory na ibinigay sa iyo ng ibang tao. Sa setting, maaaring palitan mo siya totally. As in, ibahin mo ang setting niya. Pag sinabi mo rin kasing setting, that is where and when. So you can change the place, you can change the time, era. Or you can retain the setting of the memory but just embellish it. Kung yun ang gusto mong iserve yung memory nung tao na nagbigay sa'yo nito. Ang masaya dito sa setting kasi, halimbawa, ang personal memory mo ay yung tatay mo yung character, tapos tinuturuan ka niyang mag-bike ng walang training wheels. Ngayon, kung ang setting mo ay yung garahe ninyo, pag dumating yun sa ibang tao, pwedeng gawin nila na nasa buwan kayo. Nasa buwan. At ito ay ang unang dating ng tao, first man on the moon. Apollo 13 ba yun? So first 11, Apollo 11, first man on the moon. So totally mag-shift yung eksena. Okay. So nakapagsulat na kayo ng setting. Again, 5 minutes lang. Ibabato nyo na naman 1, 2, 3 pa sa tao sa kaliwa ninyo, sa virtual circle at may dadating sa'yo na bagong text, character, memory, may setting na. Ngayon, kailangan mo sulatan ng dialogue. So, sa pagsusulat ng dialogue, kailangan din meron kang strategy at maingat ka na hindi masyadong mahaba yung susulatin mo. Kasi the idea is you just want to launch the improvised scene. So you want to create the dialogue for that scenario that can open up to siguro like a hook na pwedeng mag-open up sa iba pang pwedeng mangyari. Okay. So yun yung proseso namin. Tapos noon sa playpen, so babasahin siya ng improvisers. Pagkatapos noon, magda-drop script at ipa-play out nila yung eksena. Ngayon, hindi natatapos doon yung pag-devise. Kasi ako bilang director, tapos meron din naman akong background sa pagdidirect sa pelikula, inaral ko siya, na-realize ko na ang Zoom format or ang screen space ay may ibang conventions or may iba siyang rules. Ngayon, kung ang improv ay dadalhin ko sa Zoom, naku, magiging problema ko ang mag-establish ng what do you call this, ng setting. Kasi nakikita ko yung telepono sa likod mo. O kaya, paano kaya ako maniniwala dun sa character kung ito yung itsura niya? Edi ngayon pwede nang gumamit ng costumes. And so, sabi namin na kapag binabasa ang character, kasi ang mangyayari dyan, yung improvisers, kukuha ng script, hindi pa nila ito nababasa ever ha, kasi nga nagpasa-pasa, so hindi mo alam kung ano yung babasahin ninyo. Surprise din siya, part siya ng improv. So when you get the script, someone jumps in, turns on their camera, and says character. And then when you say character, another improviser should jump in, and then that person should embody or step into the character that you're going to describe. Halimbawa, character, Josie, 45 years old, nagtitinda ng banana Q sa labas ng Lourdes High School. So, kung sino man yan, kung sino mang nag-jump in, kahit hindi bagay sa kanya yung character, kailangan niyang i-embody ito. So, pwede siyang gumamit ng costume, mag-iiba ang kanyang silhouette, mag-iiba ang tono ng boses. Kasi minsan dun sa description, sasabihin, matinis ang boses. And so, susubok yung improviser na magsalita using the voice of this new character. And so, it's interesting to see how the actor is evolving on screen in front of you from the actor's self into this new other person. And so, habang nangyayari yon, maririnig mong babasahin naman ng ibang tao ang memory. And so, pag binasa ang memory, na-discover namin na pwede kaming mag-create ng reality ng memory using props. Halimbawa, ang memory ay nakaset sa kapihan. Magbubukas lang kami ng camera, tapos magpapadaan kami ng cup. O kaya, may plato kami, may sandwich, may mga sandwich tapos may kape. Or halimbawa, memory, at ang memory ay malungkot, someone can play music. So another improviser can play music kahit naka-off ang camera niya, just to contribute to the mood of the scene. And then, babasahin ng setting. And just like what I said a while ago, pwedeng magpasok ng props. At pwede ring may ibang taong pumasok. Halimbawa, ang setting mo ay again sa kapihan. So, kung si Olive ang ating, main character, pwedeng magbukas ako ng camera ko at 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 magbasa ng libro. Kasi sa Starbucks, nagbabasa ako magawa assignment. Or merong magbubukas ng camera tapos parang nagchichikahan lang sila. And so, because this interface is made up of boxes and grids. All the boxes and grids contribute to the visual information. And so, we understand that, okay, ang setting niya ay nasa kapihan. And then, magsisimula ang dialogue. So, magbabasa sila ng script. Paano pag ang main character mo ay si Josie? Tapos sa dialogue, ang kanyang kausap ay si Rek. Hindi kailangan mag-jump in kung sino man at siya si Rek. Walang description kay Rek. But, gagawin lang niya. Babasahin lang niya. At habang binabasa niya, nagde-develop sila ng relationship at pagbagsak nila ng script, they take it away. So, that's how the whole collaboration started, and yun yung format na nabuo namin. Gusto ko sana magpakita sa inyo ng short video, pero bago ko pumunta sa short video ng ng format, or at least nung aming proseso ng pagde-devise, gusto ko sana ipakita ni Olive yung live performance ng spit?
Sure. Just tell me when to stop, Isa.
Sure.
So I'm sharing my computer sound. Asa? Ayan.
Parang H2O. Just checking the time. This is a new format. We are spit, and this format is called Sana Oil. Ang init! Woo! Init! Pwede natin kitik. Asa na ba yung gumagawa ng electric fan dito? Boss, sorry na late ako. Galing pa akong parang Marikina eh. Pucha, ang hirap mag-commute dito ha. Pinahirapan mo ako. Dapat bayaran mo ako kaagad ha. Magkano? Yung usual rate ko. O yan, 20,000. Ayusin mo na yung ventilador. Ora mismo. Tagal na yung Inday ah. Inday!
Sir, ang init po.
Yun na nga eh. Kaya nga nandito na si Bertol eh. Para siya yung mag-aayos ng electric fan.
Sir, may lamok ata.
Oo nga. Sir? Ano gusto mo? Papatay ko parang ganyan.
Olive, okay na daw.
Okay, thank you, Olive. So, ang saya, di ba? I mean, ang saya, you really see how it's important and that it's done live. Na nagko-contribute talaga yung liveness at saka yung response ng spectators doon sa eksena. Tapos, gusto ko sanang tandaan ninyo kanina na nung pumasok sila, yung mga improvisers na may bit-bit silang character, hindi sila nagtatanong, hindi sila nagsisimula with a question. They already name you as a character. Kahit hindi yun yung pangalan mo. Berto, kahit hindi man Berto yung pangalan niya. O kaya, di ba kanina pa kita kausap dyan? Kanina pa kita sinisigawan dyan, yung you already assume or you endow already your scene partner, di ba? With memories. Anyway, so tingnan natin ngayon. I'll share my screen. Sorry, wait lang. I'll show you guys pala my wait lang po. Sorry, it's taking a while. Nakakalok. Sorry po, hindi po yan. Ayun, okay. Before I show you a scene that they did, I just wanted to at least show you a clip of us trying to brainstorm. Okay, and discuss kung ano yung huli naming sinubukan sa eksena.
Hindi. Hindi, subukan pa natin yung scripting.
Yabang pa rin.
I like the depth that the settings and the scripts produced them because I feel they brought us to scenarios that would not be our usual. Like for example, that hiligay non that won't come up naturally if we did this. So I love how that pushes the boundaries.
Yes, parang may ibang personal truth na nahalukay.
Correct.
Na hindi natin usually na-access sa mga
I
on
also
stage.
think na parang may ibang personal truth na nahalukay na parang hindi natin na-access on stage.
May choppy lang po si Gabe, no? Kaya po
I think may personal truth na nahalukay. I think lang.
Na hindi natin na-access sa stage.
More than yung sinabi nila, no? I think yung meron na access sa stage yung personal truth. May bagong mas
I
nakahalo.
think may ibang personal truth na nakukuha, I think, na hindi na-access naturally. So,
sa stage.
Oo, sa stage.
Pero kasi, pag sa stage, meron talagang lumalabas na personal truth na nahalungkat, no?
What do you think, Mama Is?
Sa stage, meron nga talagang personal truth.
Na nahahalungkat.
Halungkat mo talaga siya eh.
Yeah, ako na-appreciate ko dito sa sa form na to is yung usual na mga taong walang boses, nagkakaroon ng boses sa nagta-translate dun sa text na sinishare nila. Like kasi like normally if we do scenes, yung mga usual na pumapasok, yun yung sa kanilang gagaling syempre yung mga prompt ganyan. So usually sa kanila nanggagaling yung yung pinaka content. Pero with this with this format, parang yung kumbaga yung nag-set nung setting iba eh. Parang dinala ka sa iba eh. Tapos parang in a way organic din yung pagpapasa ng truths mo na ibang lente, kung ibang lente yung yung tumitingin. So ayun, in favor ako dito sa yung sundan natin yung may magbabasa ng memory, may magbabasa ng setting, and then siguro yun lang nga kung ma-compile lang ng maayos itong mga text, and well-versed tayo by the time we perform, yung kumbaga madali na nating mahanap kaninong text yung susundan, ganyan, we could probably pull this off.
I agree.
Meron akong tanong.
Sige.
Sino may tanong?
Ako. Kung kasi parang yung nagkakagulo dun sa kung ano what's next. Bukod sa siguro yung pag-compile could be on a I don't know. Naka-sequence na siya or I don't know and then naka-assign ito si document 1, ito si person A, B, and C. Would it help? I don't know what you think. Would it help if naka-assign na ang character would be yung sa'yo, magsusulat ka ng male or for male or for female or for pwedeng male, pwedeng female. I'm not sure if that would help. What do you guys think?
Kasi kanina puro male. Parang lumabas puro male.
But I think Happy
Or
played
characters.
Si Happy kasi pinlay niya male, male. Inano naman.
Sa akin yung mechanics lang nung una, yung pasok ng, kasi medyo nakakalito pa nga lang, yung sino yung unang magbabasa, sino yung pangalang magbabasa. Pero nung medyo mandar na, parang okay, nagets na natin yung flow. So, kaya. Pero I agree with ako nga na ang ganda doon sa format kanina kasi it takes your patterns of thought into different places na parang, uy, iba to. So, wini-welcome ko yung different patterns of thought na yun and improvising with that. Kasi minsan parang, alam mo, halimbawa, pag si person ganito, pagka ganito yung binigay, alam mo, dito di direction yan o dito di direction. But kanina ang ganda kasi dahil iba-iba yung prompts. The character was from different person, setting different person, and then iba yung nagsulat ng dialogue. So ang ganda kasi it breaks some habits na parang kung may patterns of thought ka na recurring, ang gandang pangbasag nun. Tapos work with that character. It was exciting for me.
Naka-mute ka, Isa.
Okay. So, yes, thank you, Olive. I heard that. Salamat. Ito po ay ang iyong 15 minute? 25 minute? 25 minute. Okay. So, as you see dun sa aming devising process, lalo na dahil trained improvisers sila, lahat ay kumbaga bukas para magtanong, bukas para mag-offer ng pumuna, alam mo yun, o bukas para mag-offer ng idea, saan ito dadalhin, anong gagawin. Importante na, kasi ang tagal na nilang nagtatrabaho 17 years or more pa yata. Importante sa improv ang groupthink. Ang groupthink or group mind ay, kumbaga, kahit hindi tayo nag-uusap, kunyari kami ni Olive, hindi kami nag-uusap, nagpapakiramdaman kami, tapos alam namin na ito yung una naming sasabihin, o ito yung gagawin namin, tapos magko-complement kami with each other. And so that kind of sensibility that is inherent in the form of improv also plays in dun sa creative process ng devising, na kaya nila magpakiramdaman, or pag may sinabi yung isa, alam niya kung ano yung ibig sabihin. Tatalon lang ako dahil wala na tayong masyadong oras. Gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo yung mga discoveries ko namin dun sa improv, dito sa format na ito. Una, may parameter kami na dati kasi may rulang improv na hanggang 2 or 3 people lang ang pwedeng nasa eksena. Pero dun sa format na ito, na kayang basagin siya at kayang mag-ensemble piece. nagtatalo pa nga sila dun sa kaninang usapan na hindi, dapat 4 lang. Hindi, kaya nga tayo sumubok ng ganito para baguhin natin or sumubok tayo ng ibang paraan. And this ensemble playing, later on, ay na-develop pa namin dun sa improv lab team. Kasi after collaborating with Spit, I went back to my own improv group under Third World Improv, ang Almost Friends. Tapos, nag-decide sila na gusto nila mag-show. Tapos sabi ko, halika, mag-laboratory tayo. Subukan natin yung format na to. Kasi ready na siya for a show kung aayusin, kung ilalaruin lang natin. Well, nag-grow ang lab team, ang improv lab. Marami na kaming miyembro from 4 people. My gosh, hindi ko na mabilang 17 ba kami or more at may dumadagdag pa. At umaabot na kami ng 2 o 3 buwan ng pag-jam every week. Hindi ito parang yung paghahanda natin for a play or text-based performance na 6 months tayo nag-rehearse or 2 months tayo nag-rehearse halos araw-araw. Ang improv, kahit kunyari, Monday lang tayo mag-jam. Tapos ang show natin sa Sabado. Kasi hindi naman talaga dapat very prepared or walang preparation eh. Pero kailangan mo i-keep yung group mind na yan. And then, so na-develop namin sa lab team ang ensemble playing. Kasi ang ensemble playing namin, hindi lang basta magsusupport ka as crowd or pwedeng passing scene kayo. Halimbawa, tayo ay nasa isang perya, papasok si Aleli at saka si Ma'am Jose as kunyari, nag-aawayan na magpumare. Pero ang main players ako at saka si Olive. So, papasok sila, ang passing scene, nag-aaway sila at lalabas sila. Kumbaga, we allow space for that passing scene to happen and then the main scene resumes. Yes po. Ma'am Jose.
Because you said, di ba, you mentioned na parang hindi ito yung normal na ginagawa sa isang production with script. But actually, you can use these exercises. Even that, parang devising something for your rehearsals, for a regular production. It's one way to me useful yun one to create an ensemble actually. With given text. Kasi yung idea of knowing when to give space, time to your co-actor, to your co-character. It's in a way it's kind of may text analysis component siya. And it's character building, it's ensemble building. Kaya lang, it's an indirect way of doing it. For something that is more structured. Diba? Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes. Opo. Yun nga po yung unang encounter ko sa improvisation sa mga exercises na sinusubukan during rehearsals din or pinapasok during rehearsals. Also, balikan ko lang yung parameters, no? Sinubukan din namin na tingnan ang eyeline kasi sa pelikula, pag sa screen space, importante kung saan ka nakatingin. Kasi halimbawa, kunyari, ako yung naka-close up tapos nakatingin ako doon, kausap ko halimbawa si Aleli, pag nag-pick-pack, next shot si Aleli, dapat nakaganon siya para mukha kaming nag-uusap. Hindi kami parehong nakatingin sa same direction. And so, when you're in the grid like this, sinubukan namin na paano kaya natin gagamitin itong eyeline na ito. Halimbawa, kami ni Aleli ay playmates. Tapos sa eksena, pinapagalitan tayo ni Tita Olive. So, dahil mga bata tayo at kami ni Aleli, nakita namin si Tita Olive na mas matangkad sa amin. So, the eyeline goes up. And si Tita Olive, parang mas mababa yung eyeline niya. Tapos even na-realize din namin na kahit yung in terms of composition, yung layo at lapit mo dun sa camera can also determine how intimate it is and how distant you are. Yung characters mismo dun sa scene. And even status. Halimbawa, if a character is mas lower level siya, kasi 'di ba na-encounter natin 'to sa composition, sa blocking, sa actual space sa directing class, no? Pero pwede nyo rin siyang paglaruan kahit dito sa Zoom space. So meron ka pa ring low, middle, high at saka foreground, middle ground, background. And then you can build the setting using what I said, props, sound. Tapos pwede ring subukan ang pagpatay ng camera. So, hindi mo nakikita yung tao, pero naririnig mo sila. Halimbawa, yung kapitbahay na nag-aaway. So, you don't see them on camera, but you hear them. Or pwedeng meron din sa, what do you call this, merong isang format kami na device kami na sinusubukan na merong voice of reason, parang konsensya. So, off-cam yun, nakabukas ng mic, audio lang, yung improviser. Kunyari si Olive nag-iisip, ako ang boss, bakit kaya hindi ako pinansin noong aking kalaro? What do you call this? So pwede siyang paglaruan. Ang hindi pa nga namin nasusubukan, gamitin for rhythm yung pag-on and off ng camera. Kasi 'di ba, if kunyari merong landlady na nangungulit na magbayad ka na, so pwedeng yung landlady, a-appear muna siya magbayad, papatayin yung camera, a-appear siya ulit, para kasi nangungulit. So pwede pong paglaruan. Also, sorry po, may lang sa notes ko. Yung sabi rin ni Ariel na having all of these space, for example, the curtains, the tables around you, they help you build the scene. Tapos tinatanggal na niya yung extra effort pa para may suspension of disbelief. Kasi instead of you na nagkukunwari kang may cup, meron ka talagang cup, tapos alam mo yon. So, mas nagagamit mo na siya. Also, meron kaming sinubukan pag-experiment hindi lang sa espasyo, pero pati rin sa time. Kasi sa improv, pwede kang kunyari, off camera, on mic, may magsasabi habang nag-e-eksena, flashback 10 years ago sa playground. And then the improvisers suddenly flashback into that scene. But what they can do is, if they change time or if they change location, they can both, I can't do it with mine right now, carry the camera and change their position together. So may isip mo, pag pinanood mo siya, ay nagbago, may nag-shift. Meron Q&A na po tayo. So marami pa akong pwede i-share. Meron nga rin akong show sana na mga 16 minutes na gustong i-share, pero baka pwede ko na lang i-share kay Ma'am Jose para i-play sa class ninyo or i-share sa inyo. Yun, baka po meron kayong katanungan. Marami pa po kaming discoveries, so pwede nyo rin tanungin.
Baka may mga tanong kayo kay Ms. Isa sa proseso. Baka meron kayong ginagawa ngayon sa klase ni Ma'am Jose na gusto nyo ng tulong. Baka makagamit kayo ng mga improv or ibang mga technique na baka na-explore na ni Ms. Isa sa kanyang pakikipag-collaborate with Spit.
And also lab team.
Yeah, and lab team. Ito yung yung grupo mo, no? Tama ba?
Lab, opo.
So, yes.
Opo, meron po akong tanong.
Yes.
Si Alta po ito.
Alta.
Paano niyo po nagagawa online yung yakap sa kahalik?
Nako. Siyempre, mahirap din sa amin yung yakap at halik. Hindi pa rin namin siya nagagawa na tunay na yakap at halik na, oo, ganyan. Parang ginagawa ni Olive. Kasi hindi rin kami nag-OBS. Tinatry namin na-explore na what if ito lang yung given situation. Pero, ang isa naming sinusubukan ay mag-off-frame. Mag-off-frame para, tapos mag-on cam, on frame naman yung ano. Kunyari, yung isa. Ano pong sabi ni Ma'am Jose?
Sorry, hindi kasi kausap ko si Ish eh. Pag nag-OBS ka kasi, pwede mong gawin yon yung, di ba, parodaya. Actually, wala pa yung class sa ganung, wala pa kami sa blocking because next sem pa talaga yon. Although, I should, di ba nawala ng klase. So, the next part is really composition na, ito nga, yung even naka-zoom, kahit naka-zoom lang, my frame, for instance, is already a composition in itself. Diba? Like you mentioned, where I am, the things I put there, that's all part of directing. So you're already composing. Pero ang final project kasi nila is more of reading actually, an online reading. Or kung kaya nila, only kung kaya nila, staged reading, pero Zoom. So depende sa capability nila technologically, wala namang pressure yun to make it complicated. Kasi ang focus pa lang naman is sa acting. You know, how they deal with, based on text analysis, how they're directing the actors. Pero, yeah, pero tama yun. Yung mga examples mo actually, they're all useful for them, you know, if they wanna move forward on their own. Yeah.
Dagdag ko lang na...
So, yun, yung the idea of... Actually, go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry. Akala ko po tapos na kayo. Dagdag ko lang, baka magamit ng mga estudyante. Yung Snapcam, na-try nyo na ba yon sa Zoom? Yung Snapcam app siya, pwedeng mamaya meron kang bigote, meron kang hat, meron kang salamin. Yung parang, alam mo yan. Na-try na ni Ma'am Jose yan. Ang interesting kasi, pwede kang gawing bata.
Ano yun, di ba?
Sorry, ano po yun?
Pwedeng gawing bata. That's a different app, di ba?
I have to check kung which app does yung gagawin ka talagang bata. It's funny. Yan. Yes, ma'am, ganyan. Yoko Ono.
Yan lang alam kong gawin.
Di pa ako marunong. Hindi ko pa lalaro yan. Pero nakita ko nang gamitin. Kaya mag-Spider-Man, ganyan. O, may Zorro tayo. So, okay, Demi.
Sinong Zorro?
Si Ish po, ma'am. Yun, no? Okay. Si Pangulo. Yes. Ang masaya din, pwede rin gawing matanda. Tapos interesting sa akin na kaya nilang gawing black and white yung yung frames. So that changes also visual quality and can also mean something when you use that, diba, in your scenes. So yun.
Right.
Meron pa pong katanungan dyan. Ay, sorry, and Alta, pag na-discover namin paano magyakap ng walang OBS at maghalik at humalik, i-share ko
Actually, what I was gonna say, Isa, kay Alta was, you know, like in kahit pag face-to-face, you should try everything. I mean, ito yung time na tinetest nga kayo, how, you know, paano ba itong gagawin, di ba? So that's your problem. So kailangan mag-try ka as many possible ways as you can. No, malay mo, kay ikaw ang makadiscover ng some really unique way of showing that. But kasi to me, it all also depends on the script. Right? It's not, walang formula to eh. So, kanya-kanyang diskarte yan really. So, then dyan lalabas your uniqueness as a director, as an actor, etc. Yeah, it's not technology is not the be all and end all. So in the end, di ba? The most important thing is truthful. Truthful yung papalabas nyo. That's one. All right. Sige, ano pa? Baka may iba pa kayong tanong. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lenny, wala ka ng tanong. Pat, Denzel, are you still there? The dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Si Denzel palagi kong binubulagan nga. Denzel, nandiyan ka pa?
Si Ma'am Olive daw po, may question.
Isa, may tanong lang ako. Baka lang may masabi kang technique na iba. Kasi di ba nag-explore din ako using this frame. Kasi ang problema natin, masyado tayong nasanay na mukha tayong Muppets sa Sesame Street na hindi nakikita yung paa. So yung upper body lang lagi. So ang tagal ko ine-explore na yun nga parang yung proximity sa camera and yung full body magamit siya talaga na parang theater. So may ganun ba kayong exploration sa nagawa sa spit? Siguro para lang din kasi baka nasana yung mga students natin na purong ganito lang yung nakikita na pwedeng full body naman. Yon.
That's true. Oo, sinubukan namin yan. Actually, sa lab team. Pero, kasi una sinusubukan namin na hawak yung camera. Na kayang from here, biglang may isa pang camera tapos hawak mo na. So, nagbabago. Meron din, hindi lang camera angle na parang up, down, or shaky kapag suspense or horror. Minsan, kunyari, may isang eksena, hahabulin sila ng zombie ba yun? Nakagat siya ng zombie. And so, nakita lang na yung camera nasa floor. Tapos, kita mo na lang yung, kunyari, the legs. Or may, yung parang natumba. O halimbawa, yung, bang parang movie na kausap lang yung camera, nasa woods ka. So, ganun kalapit, kita lang yung ilong at saka yung bibig. Meron din, Olive, trinay namin na yung passing characters, halimbawa, kita lang yung chan at yung ganyan, yung side, kasi nakatayo siya. So, hindi mo kita yung ulo, yung upper body. Kita mo lang yung arms. Tapos may kausap. So, yes, subukan din namin siyang gawin. Pero ang galing din kung meron kang multiple gadgets din, no, na pwedeng paglaruan.
Thank you. Baka may tanong pa tayo. Nag-explore na rin si Aleli ng alien. Baka may tanong pa kayo, mga gusto nyong, baka may binabasa kayo ngayong text na gusto ninyong paano kayo matutulungan ni Ms. Isa na ma-interpret siya sa Zoom or sa OBS?
Siguro give your I think they have your email ad naman, Isa. Or sa FB or something.
Yes, ma'am, I can share my my email address. Ito, i-share ko na ngayon.
Ayan, sige. Share screen ba? Pwede naman natin lagay sa chat, Isa. So, baka Ma'am Jose, last po na tanong or at least comment on Isa's brown bag session before we close this?
Ako wala naman kasi, actually nag-comment ako, ang comment ko is if you're gonna repeat this, with other, in the future or sa ibang class, yung kanina dinidescribe mo, kunyari ginagawa to, gawin nyo na ni Olive, gawin nyo na ng eksena, alam nyo yon, and it's kasi dinidescribe nyo, you can shoot it already di ba? Pero ang daling makita. Yeah. Yeah, yun lang. But yeah, thank you for thank you for sharing, your work. So, matagal na rin kami magtatrabaho ni Isa. So, I really appreciate what you've been trying to do. And also Olive. And si Ish pala kasama natin. For this brown bag initiatives. Okay, pasalamat kayo mga boys and girls.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Isa. Thank
Ako sa'yo, nalabas ko ito sa YouTube. Just so you know.
Paki-edit sa yung ko, ha? Sinabi ko.
Yes.
Alright, so, yeah. So, I'll just email you my students for Friday. So,
session for today. Ito po ang emergency.
Ka?
So, ito po ang Emergency Theater and Performance. So, maraming salamat sa pagpunta and maraming pong salamat sa OICA, sa CAN, at sa Department of Speech, Communication, and Theater Arts. Maraming pong salamat.
Another project has ended, but it is with pride that this Brown Bag Online Forum on Emergency Theater and Performance was realized, and many of you were able to attend it. This forum, which focused on possibilities and problems of theater and performance in this time of the pandemic, tackled a wide range of issues, and we are thankful to the speakers who shared their valuable knowledge and experience. From new and emergent performance forms and ways of exploring possibilities of online and digital modalities, especially on the learning and teaching of theater and performance, onto the state of artist welfare during this global health crisis, the topics opened windows of possibilities and opportunities. They enrich our knowledge on issues in theater and performance in this time of COVID. One of the sectors in the society that has been heavily impacted by this pandemic is the theater and entertainment industry. So this forum is very relevant and timely to reflect on how these matters are being dealt with and to give us insights on how to stay afloat despite the huge challenges that we have to face. I thank all the speakers who generously shared their valuable knowledge and experience on the various topics that were shared on this forum. I will give a special shout out to my former student, Mr. Robert Arlo de Guzman. Thanks, Arlo, for joining this very important activity. And most of all, I thank the organizers of the forum, our ever-energetic and hardworking faculty of the Theater Division of the Department of Speech, Communication, and Theater Arts, led by Assistant Professor Olivia Nieto. We are also grateful to the UP Diliman Office for Initiatives in Culture and the Arts, or OICA, for their support in this project. I hope that the knowledge gained and the valuable lessons learned from these lectures will help us navigate during these difficult times. May we overcome this with hope in our hearts and trusting that this too shall pass. Mabuhay kayo.